Hello, and welcome back to my great hack. I've been manually mining between episodes, and of course, we have like a whole load of these ores over here. Redstone, lapis, and whatnot. Of course, we do have these raw ores that we haven't processed yet, such as iron, and copper, and whatnot. So in order to do that, we need to put that in a slow-ass furnace you can see over here. But that's way too slow. Way too slow. So, what we're gonna do is, I'm not sure if we can actually speed up anything, but we can at least automate the process, and that's important, you know. So anyway, we're going to do it the create way. So let's check out. So go over here. Yep. Let's check out the setup over here. So with all the people who come here, clicking on the video, thinking, "Hey, I just want that. I just want that quick information. I just want to see the stuff right now," and then screw off. So yeah, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you how the fan works over here in the smelting machines with the well, they don't call it machines, do they? They call it contraptions. Yeah, that's it. So anyway, I'm going to show you the contraptions over here with the fans and lava and the water and everything like that in order to create some kind of smelting contraption so you can process all your ores from your mine and whatnot. Now, I know there's more than one way in order to do this. Do whatever you want. If you want the contraption to be doing this specific way, yeah, go for it. Build it however you like. So this is how I'm going to build it, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it. So we have the belt over here with the rotational power. I have a little gear shift over here because I need to reverse the gear, stuff like that, because we want the fan to be blowing outwards and not inwards. Because this fan can blow out and then suck in. Very versatile. Very versatile indeed. So let's take a look at the fan in JEI. Where is it? Where's the fan? Time's ticking. Where is it? Okay, there it is. Gonna go ahead and ponder the damn thing. So here we go. You can blow. Uh-huh. Oh, look at that. They're using gear shift too. And it can suck in. Next. You put lava in front of it. There'll be heated air. And then you smelt ores like that. But if you put food items in there, they'll just burn. So that means you gotta use fire instead. If you put water, you'll end up washing things. You can check GEI for all the recipes. Let's say you want to wash, I don't know, red sand. Now go into what? Oh, you can wash things to get nuggets. Okay, cool. Alright, the speed of the fan does not affect the processing speed, only its range. So the faster it is, faster rotational power, the further it goes. You can also use depots and belts. Alright, next. This one is Encased fans can be enchanted. Oh yeah, the enchanted efficiency. An Encased fan with efficiency enchantments can process items faster. You can wear the goggles in order to see it, I think. Okay, cool. Alright, next one. What is this? What the heck? What are these? Bulk coloring? Oh yeah, that's a thing. You can color stuff. Bulk blasting. Bulk coloring. Alright, great. So yeah, you can check the JEI for the recipes for that as well. And you can color sheep and everything. Okay, next. Alright, what is this? This is snow. Is that powder snow? Let's see. Freezing. Powder snow creating a freezing setup. Alright, you can do freezing stuff. That turns into what? What is this? A breeze rod? Okay. A bulk ending. Okay, we'll do that later, right? Yeah, you can turn letter into phantom. And then this one into endstone. Uh-huh. Alright, fantastic. So that's what you can do with the fans and stuff. So you can do a whole bunch of things, like turn things into other things. You can cook things, you can smelt things, you can burn things if you want to, you can freeze things, you can wash things, you can color things. Yeah, very versatile, very versatile. So anyway, I have this set of water wheels over here, and I hooked it up to this one. It's slow going, because, well, I don't need to go that fast, because it's like going one block after all. Like over here, I connected to the fast rotating speed over here, and it's just going all the way out to here. Going all the way out to here. So, these are similar setups right here. This particular setup over here, I have a chest, which is input chest. I have a chute on the bottom over here, and it has to be like right on top of the depot because you know, if you place it right on top of the depot, then it's not going to eject all your ores onto the depot. It just knows to wait before it gets processed, and then inject some more. So I know there's like a brass depot that you can make. I'm not sure if that can accommodate even more, but we'll see. We'll see in the future. But right now, we're doing the beginning setup right now. So anyway, on this depot, I also have this brass funnel, and it's important to place a filter over it. So let's take a look at that filter over here, and see if I can get one here. Get filter. I'll grab one of these things, and these are called attribute filters. So you right-click this thing, and we want to add an item. So let me get maybe an ore or something like that. Let's see. Not quite sure if an iron ingot works or maybe a raw iron work. Let's see which one here. Maybe this one. Okay, maybe that will work. All right, so this one can be crushed, smelted, can be smelted in a blast furnace. Okay, cool. But if you use cobblestone, it gives you like different things. It's placeable, haunted, crushed, smelted, either way. What we're going to do is use our mouse wheel and scroll through the items right there. Right there. And it says it can't be smelted. So we are going to reverse that right there. It says cannot be smelted. Not be smelted. So that means once you place down a raw iron here onto the depot, it's still smeltable, you know. We want to smelt the damn thing. So, you place the raw iron here. We don't set the filter at all. It'll just take out everything. It'll just take out everything. So, what we want to do is for the raw iron, which is smeltable, by the way, we want to set the filter to be cannot be smelted. So that means let's take the raw iron out and put it into a little hopper over here. So that's what the filter does. There are other items, other filters that you can add over here, such as that one, and then you can probably add more stuff onto this little thingamajiggy over here. So let's say can be crushed, and then you just add another one right there. So that's fantastic. You can add more than one attribute on this attribute filter, and then you can also delete it as well. So but then again, you have to like set it all over again. So we'll add the opposite again, cannot be smelted, and it's already on there. So cool. So what I'm gonna do is I want to do this, add like one raw iron, and it should work. And there we go. There it goes. One iron ingot. Fantastic, right there. Okay, so moving on to this particular setup, and this is a setup that's like one block away, and it'll still work. Let's see. This one is right there, and right there. Okay, so this is the one that doesn't have a depot on it. So just put one raw iron, and it just drops it onto the ground over here, and the little fan will do its smelty trick. Once that's done, it goes into the brass funnel with the same filter, by the way, and places it inside the chest right there. Oh, I didn't get the copper out there. Okay. All right, so over here is you can very well use a belt if you want to. So you can just place like a whole bunch of raw iron in there, and I have this little thing set to like what, 32? Oh, okay. Well, smelts it all the raw iron right there. Slowly make it to the end of the belt over there, and then you just put it right inside the chest. So that's good if you need to move it to somewhere else, you know, somewhere else. So that's fantastic. So this is just a fan, lava as usual. Here's some slabs over here. We got the water wheel just rotating the belt over here, and it has to be slower, you know. So we can't we need to smelt the stuff before it reaches the end over here. Of course, you could put like the filter over here and just like, you know, stop the belt, and but of course, you'll get some backlog. It'll just clog up at the end over here. So you might as well not make it fast. Might as well not make it fast. So that's cool. So then we have the input chest over here, and then we have the brass funnel just putting on the belt, and that's it. That's it. That's a smelty thing. It's real simple indeed. Now of course over here, if you want like to have a row of fans over here, you can hook up a belt right behind it. Then you just hook up your fans like right in front of it. Now of course, you instead of the belt, you can also use a chain drive if you want to. Chain drive right there, and you can ponder this thing and see how that works. Chain drives relay rotation to each other in a row. All shafts connected like this will rotate in the same direction. Any part of the row can be rotated by 90 degrees. So cool. Now if you use like several of these gearboxes, and every other block, every other gearbox that you connect, like, let's say if you connect like this, you know, it's going to rotate the other way. So this one rotates to the left, this one rotates to the right, this one rotates to the left, this one rotates to the right, this one rotates to the left, but this one rotates to the right. Interesting. Whoops. Fixed it. Alright, so cool. There you have it. Like a real simple smelting contraption for processing your ores and whatnot. But of course, these smelters are configured to be smelting ores. So let's say you want to like smelt some cobblestone or something like that, then you may have to configure your filters in a different way, or you may have to change it to slightly in order to do that. So I'll do that sometime in the future. But it's very similar. It's very similar. So I believe it won't be that many changes to it if you want to let's say smelt some cobblestone. Because cobblestone, you put that in the furnace, it'll turn to stone. But if you do that again, it'll turn into smooth stone. Now, does that keep going? Okay, it stopped there, I think. So, cool. Alright, so there we have it. A simple contraption for smelting your stuff, like ores and whatnot. And then you can adapt the same thing to, let's say, cobblestone if you want to. Now, let's take a look at the water, right? And now, let's see, Encased fan. You press U on this thing, and it'll tell you all the recipes that you can do with the fans. Such as using lava, using haunted stuff. So let's say you can turn clay into netherrack. You can turn red mushrooms into crimson fungus. And you can turn cobblestone into blackstone. And then various things with the haunting stuff. And then from here, you can smoke stuff, such as cooked foods and whatnot. And then right here, you can wash stuff as usual. There's the Dragon Plus thing with the snow and everything like that. And I don't know what this is. Just enough? Is that it? Okay. This is bulk freezing, and this is with the dragon heads right there. So cool. All right, so there we have it. There we have it. Let me just turn that to day. There you go. All right. So if you're looking for that little quick information about the fans and the smelting contraptions that you can do, and again, there's more than one way to do this stuff because with these sort of contraptions and create stuff, you can just rearrange it. It's like Legos, you know? You can just like take this brick and build it however you want. You don't need to follow the manual. If it works, then great, good for you. Do it however you want. Do it however you want. Alright, so anyway, we're just going to build some stuff right after that. And it's probably going to take an hour and stuff like that. And if you stick around, I have to do the dragon's head. And I'll probably do like the washing or maybe the freezing. But mostly for the dragon heads. I want to check that out. So if you want to stick around, great. So if you're just looking for that quick information, you can go away now. Are they still here? They're gone, right? Okay, good. Alright. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. This. Let's see. That one is... Okay, get rid of this. Okay, cool. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. That. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Give me my ores back. Okay, good. Alright, which one is in here? Okay, let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of this. Okay, I think that's it, right? Alright, cool. Alright, let's build this, like, legit. Let me get rid of this first. Okay, cool. I'll leave this alone. And then I'll do this. Alright, great. Switching modes. Going back to here. Alright, cool. Alright, first things first. We need to build the stuff that we want. So let's get our shaft out here. And then we'll rebuild the belt. Even though that I broke it down. That's like not legit stuff. That's for the impatient people. So just put a couple of shaft down here. That right there. Give us my wrench. Give us my wrench. Okay, great. And then we'll put the belt down here. Right there. And of course, we need to make sure that it's the correct rotation direction. So we want the fan to be blown out. So we need to make the fans now. Alright, do I have any fans in here? Fans? Fans? Where's the fans? I saw a few minutes ago. Oh, there it is. Okay, there we go. Alright, fans. Starts with an E. Okay, I have two fans. Alright, so how you make the fans? You need to make the propeller, andesite casing, and the shaft. Okay, I need some andesite casings. Some, right there. And I would need the propeller stuff. And, oh, let me turn that off. Okay. Okay, propellers, iron sheets, and andesite alloys. Okay. Let's see, I'm going to need to make more iron sheets. Okay, let me get a stack of iron here. And andesite alloys. Okay, great. And we'll put that in a stamper. Alright, there we go. Now, do I have any more iron sheets anywhere? The iron sheets. Okay, I have 29. Put that there. Put that there. Put that there. Alright, put that there. Alright, propellers. And then we need the andesite casings. Right there, and the shafts. Okay, there we go. Alright, we have 9 encased fans. Okay, fantastic. Alright, cool. Yeah, let me just rid of this one. There we go. So, is this rotating the correct way? Oh wait, this is the that's the wrong way. Hold on. Alright, there we go. Alright, yep. It's blowing outwards. Fantastic. And it's blowing all the way up to here. Up to here. But we don't need to blow it that far, so cool. Alright, so for this one, we'll use the lava thing. We'll get a lava bucket right there. And then we'll put what the heck was in front of it again? I forget. Let's take that one. Let me just put the lava down first. Okay. And some slabs here. Okay, put that there. And I'll put the lava like right there. Alright, so this is the burny stuff. Don't get near it, because it's the burn. Ugh. Water! Water! Great. Alright, so now what can we put over here? Because, short-term memory and everything like that. Don't know what was in front of it. It was a depot, right? So maybe just put, like, a depot down or something. Depots. Did I forget the depots? Okay, yeah, I forgot the depots. Alright, depots. Let me press Y on this one. Okay, depots is over here. Okay, great. Alright, so that means it has to be placed on a depot here. Now, if I do this, will this work? Yeah, ow! Ow. Ah! Dang it. Alright, so let's test this and see if this works. If I do this. Okay, it's working. It's working. I knew there was a block in front of it. Alright, now I remember. Let's put a chute over here. Let me get my stone back. Here you go. Whatever. Alright, let's put a chute, like, right there. Because if I don't put it, like, right on top of it, it'll just eject, like, all your stacks out of your chest and onto the depot. Even though that the depot's, like, filled to the brim. So, let's test this. And see what happens if I do it like this. Okay, if I do this... Now, the depot can handle, like, 16 items at a time. The regular one, anyway. I put, like, 49 of this stuff in here. See, some of it is on the depot, and the rest of it is just, like, sitting on top of it, like, right there. So, that's not what I want, so... I mean, you could do it that way if you want to, but, if you, like, have a whole bunch of stuff inside the chest, you don't want that, necessarily in your world, so... we don't want to do it that way. And besides, it might despawn. Okay, there we go. I'll put that right there. And then next, we want to be able to take it out of the depot when it's done. So we're going to need a couple of brass funnels. And do I have any more? Oh, I don't. Okay. See, brass, dry kelp, and electron tubes. Yeah, I have 4 of these left. Okay, dry kelp. I need to put some of this stuff away. Alright. Dry kelp. And what else? Brass, okay. Some of that. Okay, put that right there, and there, and there. Alright, we got 8 brass funnels left. What the heck? Okay. Our brass funnel. We'll put that right there. And now we are going to need the attribute filters, which is right there. And we need brass nuggets and whoa. Really? Stop holding that. Alright, let's see. Brown wool. And then we got the brass nuggets right there. Do that. Do that. Brown wool. Attribute filters. We got 3 of them. There. That away. Alright, so just like we did earlier, let's say our attribute filter. And we'll put some raw iron like right there. And we're gonna set that to be can't be smelted. And we'll add the opposite of it. So it cannot be smelted. Now put the filter like right there. Alright, get rid of that. Get rid of that. And of course, we can very well put a like belt over here if you want to move it to a different location. Okay, chest. Chest over there. And we'll put a hopper like right there. Okay, cool. And then we'll reverse this direction. And there we go. I think we're done. Let's test this thing out. Alright, put the raw iron in here. And you may notice that it's not dropping a whole lot. There's still 14 on there. And then there's 16 on the depot right there. And there we have it. Yeah, nice. Very nice indeed. Alright, so let's set up the washing station. Well, that should be the next one, right? Alright, give me that. The slabs over here. And we'll put down another fan. Let's see, fans. Okay, there we go. Now, if I do this... You know what? I could very well, like, put something else over here. But I'm not sure how I'll interact with the lava, so I'm probably not going to do that. Maybe a campfire, but that's a little bit iffy. So I'm just going to move it on over. And I'll worry about that later. Alright, there we go. And then we'll place down another depot. Right there. And I'll put some water right there. And of course, if you don't want to use the slabs, you can use like a leaf block or something just to hold the water in. Or maybe trapdoors or whatever. Okay, cool. Alright, let's see what we can wash. Can we wash dirt? Oak haunting. Okay, probably not that. Let's see. Cobbstones, that like something that you can wash? Oak blasting. Oak haunting. Let's see, milling and mixing. What is this? Drag? Okay. Alright, let's see. Maybe brown wool. It'll turn into white or something. Yeah? Oh, bulk washing. Here we go. Nice. Okay, let's take the brown wool. Now let's test this. Alright. That right there. And yeah, it's working. Working nicely. And there we go. It's gonna wash it again. What for? What's it gonna turn into? It's gonna turn into string. It's still working. It's doing something. Okay, you're just sitting there now. You're just sitting there. Come on. Alright, let me get another hopper here. That right there. Okay, chest right there. Then another brass funnel. And then, let's configure another filter here. And, let's, take out something here. And I can drag stuff in, right? Okay, I can drag stuff in. Let's see. Let's use a wool block for reference. We'll put that there. And can be washed right there. We'll add the opposite. No, put that like right there. The reverse direction. But of course, I don't know. Like it keeps like trying to wash the damn thing, and you can't. So yeah, that's another limitation right there. So let me press U on this. It says you can still wash it. So white wool, you wash it, and it turns into white wool. What? I just want my white wool. What the heck? Jeez. Alright, well, I guess you can use it for other things, so... I mean, you can very well just, like, put it on the depot, and if it stays there, then you can just grab it out, or whatever. You know, manual things, stuff like that. If it's automatic, then it's a plus, you know? Alright, let me get the chute here. That right there. Just in case you need to, do some washing. That'll be automatic. And if not, we'll just do it the manual way. Alright, so next, we have another encased fan, like, right here. Now, what can we do that can be placed next to water? Go over here. You have the lava. You have the, you know what? Can I place, like, a campfire, like, right next to it? I don't think the water will affect it too much. campfire. Okay, why? Alright, we got some campfires over here. And, can I make a soul campfire? What does it take? Wood? Soul sand? You gotta make me... Okay, do I have any soul sand? Alright, soul sand right there. Wondering if I should use the fire, or maybe like that. You know what? I might as well just make a campfire. It'll probably, like, look consistent. It's, like, right next to each other. Alright, where are the sticks? I think I wasted all the sticks. Yep, no more sticks. Or maybe I'm just not seeing it. Alright, give me that. Okay, give me that. Alright, well, what else do I need? Sticks, logs. Alright, here, put the wool back. Logs, that one, and that one. Okay, let me get this. Okay, soul campfire. Go. Alright, so first of all, let's deal with the campfire. And then we get a leaf block so the water doesn't go anywhere. Let's see, rubidium, that stuff. I'm checking here. This one I had like blue leaf blocks somewhere. I just don't know where they went. Maybe they're in here. Ah, there they are. Okay. These. Alright. I'll place this down. And, is the water still inside? I think I see it. Oh, yeah, still in there. Okay. So if I do this, it should stay in there. Alright, cool. And, I should leave that there. Alright, so anyway, we got a little campfire right there. And, would this be set on fire if I place this down? It shouldn't, right? Okay, we'll see. Alright, well, I need another fan here. Alright, there we go. And look at that, we can smoke things now. And of course, I'm going to need another depot, so let's go make another one. Don't set on fire. Okay, depot, okay. That's andesite casing and andesite alloy. Okay, there we go. And andesite casing. Yeah, right there. Another chute right there. And, no, I don't want it together. Let me just, make it separate. Dang it. Alright, there we go. Alright, brass funnel. Another attribute thing. And, let us get, I don't know, let's some beef out. Yeah. Raw beef. Oh, over here. Okay, there we go. Can be smelted, can be smoked. And we'll add the opposite. Place that right. Place that right there. And we'll reverse that. Okay, hopper. That right there. Okay, and our chest there, and there we go. Nice. Alright, let's test this. Do I have any raw meats in here? It's just rotting away. Okay, we got some more raw mutton. And do we have anything else? I guess we don't. Okay, great. Alright, do that. Alright, great, it works. Cooked mutton. Fantastic. Alright, cool. Let's put down some more. We'll do the haunting stuff. And we'll put another one like right there. Soul campfire. And now let's see. Put down another fan. And there's the haunting stuff. Now does this thing like burn us? Oh, ooh, okay. Alright, cool. Alright, let's see. Depot stuff. Okay. Another depot. And put down another chute there. Alright, there we go. Cool. Alright, gonna need some more filters. Alright, so that is, rose quartz right there. I have 6 of these. That's like that. Alright, let me get that. And let me get some sandpaper. And, that. Alright, there we go. Now, by the way, how do I make this stuff automatically? Let's see, sandpaper. You just give a deployer the arm and it just does it. Oh boy. I suppose you need, like, keep some kind of drawer or barrel filled with sandpaper up on top. Now just deploy it that way. Oh yes, by the way, we still need to, like, automate the precision mechanism. That's gonna be a job. Alright, cool. Alright, we got 6 polished rose quartz. We'll put that away. And then from that, we need the electron tube, so we need the iron sheets. And, grab that out of there. Okay. Alright, electron tubes. Now, how many more filters do we need here? We only have 1 more spot, so let's make 2 more. Okay, like that. Dried kelp. And... this? No, okay. Casing? No. Okay, how do you make the damn thing again? Oh. Then, what the heck was I thinking when I was trying to make this stuff? Oh, brass funnel. Okay, okay. Alright, and let me get some more brass. Alright, there we go. We'll leave that there. Alright, now we're gonna need that wool back. Once you deal with the sheep again. Alright, here we go. Attribute filter. Alright, here's 2 of these. Alright, attribute filter. And this one's like what? Haunted? Alright, haunted stuff. Maybe like that. Alright, here we go. Can't be haunted, the opposite of that. And put the filter on here. Change the direction, and it should work. You can haunt cobblestone? Let me see. What does it turn into? Oh, blackstone. Alright, let's test this thing. There we go. Alright, nice. Blackstone. Alright, cool. Alright, we got 1 more spot for this stuff. So, put this right there. Put another fan like right there. So far, ouch! So far, we got the lava, we got the water, we got the campfire, and we got the soul campfire. So we can haunt, smoke, wash, and we can smelt. So if anything, we'll add like another one, maybe 1 more, just stand it out here, and then we'll add 1 for freezing or something like that if we need it. So for now, we're going to do something a little bit more important, and this is the extra that I mentioned previously. And we're just gonna get our dragon head like right there. And yes, we've been to the end, and no, we didn't take out the dragon or anything. I just went in there, did RTP, got the chorus, got the dragon head and whatnot, and just got the heck out of there. So that's it. That's all I did. That's all I did. So you put a dragon head in front of a fan. Ouch! It turns into this dragon's breath right there. Very nice, and it does hurt us, right? Hey, wait. Okay, fine. And I'm wondering if I can just do I have any glass bottles? Ah, yeah, there we go. Can I pick up this stuff, or is that not allowed? Okay, fine, fine. We didn't do that in the end. But, I'm sure you can get that a different way, right? Let's see, Dragon's Breath. Right there. Dragon's Breath. Wait, how do you get this one then? Item draining. Filling out. Dragon's Breath. Splash Potion. Okay, but I want to know how you get the dragon's breath. Okay, what is this? It's a liquid. Alright, we'll worry about that later. Alright, so anyway, we're just going to, put a depot, like, right there. Okay, great. This is the dragon's breath stuff. So then you press U on the fan and check that one out. So what can you do with this stuff? I don't know what this is. This is bulk coloring. Oh, okay, so that's dye stuff right there. That's like liquid dye or something like that. Oh yeah, that's the dye stuff, okay. This is bulk freezing. This is like something that we didn't do. Cool. And here's the dragon's breath stuff. Stone bricks, leather into phantom membranes. Apples in the coarse fruit of all things. So yeah, cool. So this mod is from like what? Create Dragons Plus. Alright, cool. Alright, well, we'll set this up again. Or another brass funnel. I feel that we don't have to because it's like a little bit less used, but want it to be a little bit more consistent. We'll do it anyway. Okay, there we go. Then we'll use another attribute filter right there. And I don't know. Let me get leather. We still haven't do anything with the animal farm. Okay, do that. That right there. And this one is tagged with leathers, but the thing is, it doesn't have that on the filters. So, I'm not quite sure about that. It says it's leather. So, I mean, you can just, like, take the filter and keep adding these tags on there. So, I guess there's that. So, I'm just gonna add the opposite of that. And just put that right there. Make it output like that. And, just put the chute back on here. Okay, there we go. Alright, 1 leather, please. And that should work. Good. Yeah, there we go. 1 phantom membrane. Or I can just not sleep and just get the phantom membrane that way, so. Alright, so here's what we're going to do with the phantom membrane. We are going to make, slow falling. I think that's it, right? And then from you, we can make levitation, and from that, we can make motion of flying. Oh, cool. Once we do that, we can begin to grind away at it, and put that into our fusion pylon and get flight. So hopefully by the next episode, you'll see some flight capabilities. And again, there's a crate pack, so we don't have like things like occultism or any of the evil craft stuff, or having arsenal. Wait, we do have arsenal. Never mind. So there's that. We can't extend the potions, so we got to grind that out a little bit. But that's not really an issue. Not really an issue, because if you look at the flying potion, there should be higher one-ups, right? So this is 11 minutes. This is 42 minutes. Potion of flying, What is this? 11 minutes, 21, and 42. Okay, how do you make the 42 one? Just add redstone to 21? Okay, cool. Maybe we can do that in this episode, and it'll be fun. Alright, so anyway, we need the levitation thing, we need the slow falling thing, we need the awkward potion. Okay. So let's get that done, shall we? 2, 3. Okay, there we go. One of these. Okay, put that in there. Then we'll speed this up a little bit. Alright, cool. Phantom membrane. And we get potion slow falling. So the next one should be a fermented spider eye. Right? It is, right? Let me see. Potion of levitation. Okay. Fermented spider eye. Alright, do I have any more in here? Okay, there's one. And I'm probably going to need a pop horse fruit. Let me get one of these. Okay, cool. Alright, that's a smelter boy right there. I'll put that right there. Will it work? Or do you need to smoke it? Oh, it's gonna burn, isn't it? Oh, never mind. Never mind. It worked. Alright. Potion is slow falling, so next one's fermented spider eye. Alright, levitation. And then from that, we can get popped coarse fruit. So I'll put that guy in there. And we need a whole bunch of redstone. 1, 2, 3 maybe? Or 4. Okay, put that right there. Alright, 21. We can probably just stop there, you know, that's like more than an hour right there. Okay, we got 42. Nice. Alright, get rid of a couple of things here. Put that away, put that away, put this away. Alright, cool. And get this. Alright, I made a filter somewhere. Just for that this very purpose. Let me just see. Did I ever make a filter? I don't think I did. Let me just see. Where did I put my filter? Ah, there it is. Nice. Alright, here we go. Alright, I need to put this right there, and right there. Alright. Okay, that is 19 seconds. Okay, click that. Alright, activated. Nice. And we'll put that right there. And then it is chunk loaded, so... Get the little map here. Yep. Okay, cool. And there we go. Flight. Fantastic. Now, don't you go expiring. I might have to turn off all that stuff on the top left, but I would imagine I wouldn't have that many effects on me anyway. So, I'm probably gonna have strength. Maybe. But that's a grind. Everything's a grind right now. Since we don't have evil craft or occultism to extend our potions. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. But the thing is, do we have, like, any sort of, way of making any of this stuff easier? We might have to add something like Potion Masters or something. Like, is there, like, a crate add-on just for the potion dealing? I mean, there isn't, like, enchantments and stuff, you know? So, I'm going to look into that. So, cool. So, aside from the flight, we can add strength, definitely regen. We'll need some regen on us. And then there's the Oz Nouveau potions that we can add. You know the deal, you know the deal. You know, with the infusion pile and stuff. So, cool. Alright, fantastic. So, this is the smelting setup. Get rid of that thing right there. Gonna need certain enchantments. Gonna need to deal with those again. Alright, so what's the recipe for the fans again? Let's see that. Shaft, propellers. Okay, great. Okay, can I make any more propellers? Propellers. Okay, we'll make one more. Make one more here. I can never see the fan. Where's the fan in here? Oh, there it is. Jeez. Alright, here we go. Alright, got one more fan, so let's press U on this, and we'll do the freezing thing. So that's bulk washing, haunting, blasting. Yeah, that's the thing with the lava. We don't have any colored dyes at all, so that's of no concern to us right now. And powdered snow, and it's dragons. We did dragon stuff, so let me get a bucket out here, and we'll go to the snow biome, which is all the way over here. Alright. Alright, get some snow. Powdered snow somewhere. You can see it. That's just regular snow here. I could grab a couple of like packed ice or something like that. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And let's go here, turn this one on. Alright, Fortune, Silk Touch, okay. Alright, what is this? Packed ice? Get some of that. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Some of this ice. Packed ice. Alright, great. Yeah, probably get some snow blocks. Okay. Maybe not, but maybe not. Did it all go in there? Okay, it did. Put some stuff away here. Alright, shovel. Oh boy, now I gotta pick up all the snowballs. Alright, fine. There's the A2 meteor. I haven't done any of the A2 stuff yet. But we'll get there. I A little easier. Just find powder snow if I just go everywhere. Well, what the heck is this place? Oh, it's a village. Oh, ooh, I found it! Oh, boy. I think there's a kitty on here. Kitty? Kitty? I don't know if I can find you in time. Oh. Okay. Rip. Okay, never mind. Alright, got some powder snow. Okay, what we have here? Let's see, cowboy hat, 2 of those. Oh, I'll take the diamonds. And the iron. Okay, let's see. Take your bread, take that, and what is this? Oh, well, I'm gonna pass on that. I'm gonna pass on that. Ooh, glowing water, nice. Just put it in my pack right there. Yeah, there we go. Alright, what else I got there? Oh, okay, I'll look this place later. Let's just go back. Okay, put this away, put that away, put this away. Okay, we got powder snow. So, oh boy. I'm just not gonna place that right next to the lava. Okay, do that. Okay, maybe that'll work out. And, I gotta get some more dirt. Okay. Alright, depot. That right there. Okay, we're gonna need to extend this one out. Flip. Alright, so the fan goes, like, right there. Alright, so that means the belt will have to be, like, right here. Okay, vertical. I think that'll work, right? Okay, cool. Alright. Fan goes down. That's one outwards. Okay, great. And we can put the powder snow right there. Nice. Alright, shoot. And let's see, chests. Add that to that. Yeah, great. You know what we can freeze, right? We can freeze like a blaze rod. And we can make like a, I don't know, freeze rod or something. I don't know what it turns into. Alright, that right there. Okay, and another one of these. And then I'm out of attribute stuff, am I? Yeah, I'm out of those. Okay, yeah, I have wool blocks there. Okay, brass nuggets. That there, put that there, and put that there. Okay, great. That right there. And, I don't know. Tag rods or something? Like, don't give me rods again, so... Can't be frozen. Okay, there it is. There we go. I think I might have missed it with the other one as well. Like, this one? Maybe it's down there or something. Hold on. What was that one? Leather? That was leather, wasn't it? Let's see. Maybe I missed it. Let me see. Leathers. Oh, can be ended. Okay, let me go ahead and fix that. Okay, let me do this. And then this one over here. Can be letters. Let me delete that one. That over here. Can be ended. Yeah, there we go. Nice. No, put that right there. Hopefully that works. Right, this one cannot be frozen. Okay, that right there. Reverse that, and then we'll test this out. Okay, Blaze Rod, go do your thing. Alright, nice. Oh, I picked it up. What is that? Oh, it's a breeze rod. Okay, cool. Alright, that works. Nice. Really simple setup right there. Really simple setup. It could look a little bit better if we didn't have, like, the slab over here and stuff, you know? Maybe just, like, put it next to each other. It won't be a problem. I'm not quite sure. Not quite sure about that. We'll worry about that later when we move it somewhere else. So, cool. Alright, so this is the smelting contraptions with the fans and stuff. And, tons of filters and whatnot. I mean, you don't need to make the filters you want to, but it's easy enough. It's easy enough to make. But then again, you have to make the brass funnel and everything, so... how do you make the brass funnel? I mean, you're making those anyway, so... but then again, you need all this stuff, so... Cool. We'll automate that eventually. Alright. So this, again, more than one way in order to smelt your stuff with contraptions. I choose to do it this way. You can choose to do it another way if you want to. And, yeah. So... comment section below. Let me know what sort of contraptions that you prefer to smelt your stuff, to wash your clothes. I mean, wash your stuff, or freeze your stuff. Maybe we can make like freeze dry food or something with it. So cool. All right. So this has been another episode of My Crate Pack. I've been FumbleBlanc, and I'll see you next time.